Welcome to my channel, Mystic Door Tarot. My name is Barb, and the reading today is for Friday, August 16th, 2019. Thank you to my loyal subscribers, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And as some of you know, today is Feature Friday. Each Friday, I will try to feature a different deck with a little of the history behind it. And today, I have the Enchanted Tarot. Bring that closer to you. Amy Zerner and Monte Farber are the husband and wife creative team behind this wonderful deck. Amy is the artist known for her beautiful fabric collage artwork, and Monte is a best-selling author with a straightforward approach to the tarot and has enabled thousands to get in touch with their higher self. This is a 25th anniversary edition that came with the velvet bag there. Back in 1992, when they published this deck, they received back the first printed copy of their creation. They shuffled the deck, picked a card, and there you go. It was the 10 of Pentacles. And to them, this meant the founding of a dynasty. Now, Amy is a talented fashion designer as well, and the original tapestry of the 10 of Pentacles hangs next to their bed as a symbol of manifestation, protection, blessing, success, security, and tradition. Through Amy's fabric collage technique, for each and every card, a tapestry was created first. 78 tapestries were created. What an artistic masterpiece, an undertaking. She chose to make the Major Arcana card Strength first, since this was quite a big endeavor to undertake. And it took several years to complete all of it. So let's take a look at some of the cards in the deck. And first, I want to mention the size of these cards. More challenging to shuffle these cards. And just so you can see, here is the size of like the Rider Waite deck. So yeah, a little bit of a challenge to shuffle. You either have to shuffle kind of slowly that way or shuffle vertically. Now, and it's hard to get it really a close-up view because the cards are so long. Okay, this is the Two of Hearts. The hearts are the cups cards in the other decks. So Two of Hearts with two swans. So I'm just going to run through and show some of the cards that I felt were a little bit different. And this is the Ace of Swords, and you really have to look there a moment to actually see the sword. You can see it right here. But at first, I think your eye kind of goes to all the butterflies. So there's a lot of additional detail with these cards. And this is the Hanged Man. Almost like he's just flapping about, hanging by. So kind of different from the Rider Waite. King of Pentacles here. And each element, and this is the earth, has its own color. And then the Major Arcana cards are the lavender color. And we have the sun here. I thought this was a very different 10 of Swords. Usually you see the poor fellow on the ground with all the 10 swords in him. This one's even more sad. But I wanted to show it to you. It was really different. And the moon, beautiful. And she made tapestries first to create the cards. Then the cards came after that. The Queen of Wands, her fans, and the Four of Pentacles, definitely represented here. She's hanging on to all her jewelry. Wheel of Fortune, very different Wheel of Fortune here. And the Six of Swords, sailing away to better times. And this one, Death. When I first looked at it, it reminded me of the Day of the Dead. That kind of image just rose in my mind. And the last one here is the Eight of Wands. And it depicts a lot of nostalgia back in maybe the early 1900s. Kind of the woman here looks like from that era. So very interesting deck. And let me give me a moment and I will cue up the reading. Okay, and now on to today's reading, again for Friday, August 16th, 2019. And of course, today for Feature Friday, I'm using the Enchanted Tarot deck and the Crystal Angels Oracle deck, and all the information is below. I also included like the website of Amy. She's got some just marvelous clothing, jewelry, so be sure to check it out. And let's see. Interesting, we have all lavender here, which is the Major Arcana cards. So Major Arcana, the Magician. Major Arcana, the World. And Major Arcana card, the Devil. With our crystal, Smoky Quartz. Thank goodness. Well, it turns out that Feature Friday has some significant major life events brewing. 3 Major Arcana cards. Now, we can look at these daily readings in 3 different ways, if not more. It can be looking at mind, body, spirit, past, present, future, background, the problem, the outcome. And the author suggests with this deck a 3-fold approach. And so when you get the book and everything involved with this deck, he goes into the dream, the awakening, and the enchantment. And those 3 things, the dream is the story and everything behind the card, which usually I talk about anyway, as my subscribers know. I always give you a little history each reading, and we take a look at what's in the card. And then the awakening is the lesson of the story of what we're looking at the card. That's why I feel it's important to mention that, because it teaches you life's little lessons, and everyone can take it differently, and it's meant that way. And so it just gives us life lessons for that we can then take a look at our own life. It makes us think in a different way. And then the enchantment of this 3-fold approach is the use of healing rituals and meditation. And each card has that. Now, I don't go into that, of course, in our regular readings, but I was reading through some of them, and quite interesting, where you can help out that outcome of the card, the last card, to make things actually come into play. So there are certain things that you can do, kind of like with the law of attraction, that kind of energy. So now, first with the magician, let me see how much I can pull up of this. Holy cow. Always a great card to show up in a reading, but also a very powerful card. So let's take a look at this deck's version. And here's the magician already manifesting a pillar of fire. And he wears a pointed hat with what looks like a cone, which is how he draws the cosmic forces above down into him to manifest. He has all the tools on his belt. I don't know if you can really see that. He's got the pentacle, the heart, which is cups, sword and a wand. And beside him here is his golden city, the symbol of the divine origin of our desires that manifested in this world through the powers of thought. So he's the mediator between these two worlds. He decides which ideas will be made real. And so this card is telling us that this is a time where your willpower, consciously and aggressively directed, can accomplish all that you can visualize today. The magician is challenging you to go forward into the world, use your skills and intelligence, so through your actions, you and the world are changed for the better. Make magic. The message here is to tap the infinite energy of the universe to manipulate something into visualization. You can personally exert creative control to make things happen your way. You will find resources that help you resolve your situation favorably. This is the power of having a hard time with saying visualization to help you manifest your dreams. It is about visualizing and seeing it and wanting that. So this is the best time to manifest new projects. This is such an exciting time when the magician shows up. Don't let it slip away. Make that magic. Now, we have the major arcana of the world next. Let me bring that a little bit closer so you can kind of see it. With the world there, a little bit different than other decks. Now, this is telling us that we definitely have what we need since our first card was the magician, which that's at the beginning of the fool's journey. And we are now propelled quickly to the world, which is at the end of the journey. We must possess what is needed to go so quickly. This card shows us the earth, divine mother of us all, evolved from the stars and materialized into reality. We dance the dance of life as she dances through the cosmos. This makes us aware of how everything has its own cycles, seasons, and rhythms. And we're reminded that we are the caretakers of the earth's body as well as our own. The spiritual journey is going within and finding our harmony and attaining the knowledge of who we really are. Then we gain the world. This means that for some of you, you have already learned much from the lessons of life. You are ready. You are united and balanced with your inner harmony. So the skills you have learned in life, you will now achieve real success. So to obtain this level, you need to attain a certain degree of understanding that will enable you to a higher level and enjoy real success. This is a really rare time of culmination. It's an honor. That's why not everyone finds it. It must be identified. As the old cycle ends, inappropriate habits must be left behind. We talk about this often in our readings. Usually when the sword energy comes up, Cut out what no longer serves you. Clean out the clutter. Make room for this great cosmic energy. Enjoy the rewards of graduating to a higher level. Enjoy rewards of a physical, mental, and spiritual nature. The law of attraction is at work here. Now look who is showing up. The major arcana, the devil. Let's bring him up. And that's what this one looks like. So for some of us, we're going to be tripped up by this card. We will not reach the world, at least not yet. The devil brings out the worst side in human nature. Under this card's influence, we are haunted by the fear of the unknown. We see in the card here the inhuman mask waiting to claim its next victim into becoming tempted by greed and lust and trickery. This is about thinking you need something and you're willing to go against what you know to be right and true to obtain it. This is telling us that we will be faced with the seduction of the material world. You might mask your true intentions. This card, the devil, can hold us prisoner, blinded by the smokescreen of our own ignorance. Now, sometimes you must wear the mask and play the game, especially in negotiations and business situations, but never resort to hurtful, unethical, or illegal means. This is the danger of this card. Remember, we can be free of him at any time we choose to see beyond our own material desires. So possibly with this card is a warning for some of you today. You might manifest something wonderful and great for yourself here. The world is at your feet. But sometimes with success comes greed. We forget where we came from at times. We forget to pay it forward after achieving success. This card is reminding us what going down the wrong path can mean to your life and others around you. It is a warning. Let's consider it a friendly warning. And just a reminder that this is a general reading and not everything will resonate with everyone. You would need a private reading, which is available on my website, mysticdoortarot.com. Now, let's take a look at the crystal needed for today. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. There we go. Clearing negativity. We need that card. And as the card reads, release negativity from within or around you. This crystal is fabulous for helping with the clearing of low vibrational energies around you. We got exceptional, powerful cards to start off this reading today. We might not realize that with happiness and success, there might be some individuals who are jealous and envious of this newfound success. Human nature is inevitable. This crystal will keep things at bay. Now, as far as the devil card and this crystal, yes, definitely carry smoky quartz. The devil card is all about self-sabotage and temptation, so keep that energy away. This crystal gemstone is great to meditate with and keep you grounded as well. Now, for the numerology of the day, adding up our 3 major arcana cards here, major life event happening today. Adding those up, we get 37, which reduces to 10, which reduces to 1. And we all know 1 is for new beginnings. It's a day for action and purpose, creating, launching, celebrating those ideas. Harness your magic. Thank you for joining me today for Feature Friday. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Enchanted Tarot deck. Please be sure to subscribe and support my channel. Visit mysticdoortarot.com for a private reading. Love, light, and abundance to all of you. Until tomorrow.